He disguised himself as a poor beggar to test his son's fiancée, but the son chased him away. The push came without warning. One moment, the old beggar was pleading for water, his weathered hands trembling against the doorframe. The next, he was on the ground, his frail body crumpled on the concrete walkway like discarded trash. Pain exploded through his hip and elbow as they struck the hard surface. "Get up and get out," the young man standing over him said coldly. "Before I call security and have you arrested for trespassing, they don't treat beggars gently in jail, old man." The beggar looked up, his eyes sharp and intelligent despite the dirt smeared across his weathered face, fixed on the young man with an expression of pure heartbreak. "Victor, you pushed him!" A woman's voice cut through the tension. She stood in the doorway, her hand covering her mouth. "He wasn't leaving, Chisimdi," Victor said with exaggerated patience. "Sometimes you have to be firm with these people." The beggar struggled to rise, each movement pained. But Victor didn't offer a hand. He watched with arms crossed, impatience etched into his handsome face. "Please," the beggar wheezed. "I meant no harm. I'm so hungry, so sick." "You want mercy?" Victor laughed. "Here's mercy. I'm not calling the police. Now go find someone else to guilt trip. My fiancé and I have a wedding to plan." The beggar's eyes shifted to Chisimdi, searching her face. She stood frozen, torn between horror and something else. Fear, compliance. "I'm sorry," Chisimdi mouthed silently. The old man nodded slightly, then shuffled away, defeated and broken. Behind him, Victor's voice carried, "See? That's how you handle these situations? Be firm. My father is too soft. When I take over his companies, things are going to change." The beggar rounded the corner and found a low wall. Chief Obi, for that was his true name, sat there in his tattered rags, a billionaire disguised as nothing, and felt tears burn behind his eyes. His son had pushed an old, sick man to the ground and felt no remorse. Welcome to my channel, where interesting stories of family loyalty, ultimate justice, moral lessons, and unexpected betrayal are told. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. 3 days earlier, Chief Obi had stood in his mansion's study at dawn, watching Victor and Chisimdi laugh in the garden below. A seed of doubt had taken root in his heart, not about Victor, but about Chisimdi, the beautiful woman his son wanted to marry. Was she genuine, or was she a gold digger? Chief Obi was 72, a self-made billionaire who had clawed his way from nothing to everything. His late wife's dying words haunted him, "Test the ones who claim to love us. True character reveals itself when there's nothing to gain." The plan came during a sleepless night. He would disguise himself as a beggar and go to Chisimdi's house when Victor was there. Would they show compassion to someone with nothing to offer? That afternoon, Chief Obi transformed himself. He wore his oldest clothes, rubbed dirt on his face, adopted the shuffle of a defeated man. He took a taxi near Chisimdi's apartment and then walked the rest, practicing his desperation. His heart pounded as he knocked on her door. Victor answered, his eyes scanning the beggar with immediate disgust. "This is a private residence, not a charity kitchen." "Please, sir," Chief Obi croaked. "I haven't eaten in 2 days. I'm very sick." Chisimdi appeared behind Victor. "Victor, what's happening?" "Just some beggar looking for a handout," Victor said dismissively. "Probably spent his money on alcohol." Chief Obi's heart sank. "Sir, I'm not a drunk. I'm just a man who's fallen on hard times." Victor's face hardened. "I don't care about your sob story. Everyone has problems. Go find a job. Go find a church. But don't come here expecting us to save you." Chisimdi moved closer. "Victor, maybe we could—" "No," Victor cut her off sharply. "You're too soft. This is how people take advantage of you." Chief Obi watched his son, truly seeing him for the first time. What he saw terrified him. "When I take over my father's companies," Victor continued, "I'm cutting all those ridiculous charity programs, feeding the poor, educating street children, throwing money away. People like you don't want help. You want handouts." Chief Obi's hands trembled. This was his legacy speaking? Victor reached into his pocket, pulled out a crumpled 10 naira note, and threw it at Chief Obi's feet. "Take that and leave." 10 naira. His son threw 10 naira at a starving man and called it generosity. Then Victor shoved him. Chief Obi fell, pain shooting through his body. "Stay back," Victor told Chisimdi. "He's probably diseased." Chief Obi lay there, stunned not by physical pain, but by emotional brutality. He'd come to test Chisimdi. Instead, he discovered the truth about his own son. Chief Obi didn't go far. He found a spot across the street and waited. Victor emerged 15 minutes later, climbing into his Mercedes without a backward glance. An another. Just as Chief Obi was about to give up, Chisimdi's door opened. She stepped out cautiously, carrying a plastic bag and water. Her eyes scanned the street, searching. She walked in the direction the beggar had gone, her steps quick but uncertain. She didn't find him immediately, so she sat on a nearby bench and waited. After 20 minutes, she placed the bag carefully on the bench, scribbled a note, and left. Chief Obi shuffled to the bench. Inside, he found jollof rice, chicken, fruit, water, and pain medication. The note read, "Dear Sir, I'm so sorry for what happened today. If you need more help, I live in apartment 3B. Come after 6 p.m. when I'm alone. See, when I'm alone." She was planning to help him behind Victor's back. That evening, Chief Obi returned. Chisimdi opened the door, relief flooding her face. "You came! Oh, thank God! Please come in." She prepared more food, blankets, even clothes. "I can't stay," Chief Obi said. "Your fiancé. Victor won't be back tonight. Please, you're hurt. Let me help you." Over the next hour, Chisimdi cleaned his wounds, insisted he eat, asked about his health with genuine concern. She didn't preach or ask invasive questions. She simply cared. "Why are you doing this?" Chief Obi asked. "Because it's right," she said simply. "Because you're a human being who was hurt and hungry. Isn't that reason enough?" "Your fiancé doesn't think so." Her face clouded. Victor is under pressure. He's not always like that. But Chief Obi heard the doubt in her voice. That night became the first of 7. Chisimdi insisted the beggar return each evening after Victor left. She fed him, cared for his wounds, even brought a doctor to examine him. During those 7 days, Chief Obi learned things no background check could reveal. Chisimdi volunteered at an orphanage, something she hid from Victor because he called it a waste of time. She sent half her salary to support her siblings' education. She also talked about Victor. On the 7th night, Chief Obi made his decision. He'd seen enough. Chisimdi was genuine. Her kindness was character, not strategy. It was time to reveal himself, and time to reveal something else about Victor, something that explained everything. On the 8th morning, Chief Obi called Chisimdi using his real voice. "This is Chief Obi. Come to my residence at noon. Come alone. Don't tell Victor." Silence. Then, the beggar. "It was you?" "Noon, Chisimdi. We have much to discuss." At exactly noon, Chisimdi arrived at Chief Obi's estate, her face shocked and confused. Chief Obi, now dressed in his usual agbada, met her at the door. "It was really you," she whispered. "Yes, I tested you. I needed to know who you really were." He gestured to his study. "You passed a test you didn't know you were taking. You showed compassion when it cost you something. But Chisimdi, there's something else you need to know." He pulled out a manila folder. 3 months ago, I updated my will. My lawyer suggested DNA testing. I thought it was unnecessary, but I agreed. His voice cracked. The results came back 2 weeks ago. He slid a document across the desk. Probability of paternity, 0%. Victor Obi is not the biological child of Chief Obiora Obi. Her hand flew to her mouth. "Victor is not my son," Chief Obi said. "My late wife confessed on her deathbed that she'd had an affair with my younger cousin, Emeka, a man who always resented my success. She begged forgiveness and made me promise to love Victor regardless. I kept that promise. But after the DNA test, I started seeing things I'd been blind to. Victor's cruelty, his greed, his contempt, these are Emeka's traits. When Victor pushed me in that street, I realized I was looking at Emeka's son, not mine. He doesn't carry my values. He never did." "Does Victor know?" Chisimdi asked. "Not yet, but he will. Today." Chief Obi stood. "I'm calling off your engagement. You're too good for him. I'm removing Victor from my will entirely. He'll receive nothing. But your foundation, who will continue it?" Chief Obi smiled. For 7 nights, you cared for a dying beggar, asking nothing in return. I'm establishing you as primary trustee of the Obi Foundation. You'll oversee all charitable operations. You won't be my daughter-in-law, but you'll be the guardian of everything I've built to help others." Chisimdi's tears flowed. "I don't. I never expected." "I know. That's why you deserve it." A knock interrupted them. "Sir, Victor has arrived." "You can leave if you wish," Chief Obi told Chisimdi, "or stay and witness this." She straightened her shoulders. "I'll stay." They found Victor in the sitting room. For 20 minutes, Chief Obi laid out everything. The DNA test, the affair, the disguise, Victor's cruelty, the disinheritance. Victor's face cycled through disbelief, anger, and rage. "This is insane. You're disinheriting me because of some beggar trick? my son, and you don't carry my values." Victor turned to Chisimdi. "You knew about this?" "I helped a suffering man," she said quietly, "because that's what decent people do." Security escorted a shouting Victor from the mansion. Chief Obi turned to Chisimdi. "Do you accept?" "Yes, I believe in what you've built. I promise to guard your legacy with everything I have." Chief Obi embraced her like the daughter he never had. 6 months later, the Obi Foundation thrived under Chisimdi's leadership. Victor disappeared into his biological father's bitterness. Sometimes the cruelest test reveals the greatest truth. Blood may connect us, but character defines us. A gentle lesson. True character emerges when compassion costs us something. Chisimdi gained everything by expecting nothing. Victor lost everything by valuing nothing but himself. Kindness is never wasted, and cruelty always costs more than we expect to pay. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and tell us what you learned in the comments below.